Hello students, we're back again in another MCQ for class 11th, and this is from again the book Snapshots. This is chapter number 6, and the name of the chapter is The Ghat of the Only World. So first MCQ, as a teacher, Shahid was dashed by his students, adored by his students, disliked by his students, envied by his students, or worshipped by his students. And the correct answer for that is adored by his students. Let's go to the next one quickly. Shahid and the author had shared love for Rogan Josh, Kishore Kumar, Roshanara Begum, or all of these. So children, the author and Shahid had shared love for Rogan Josh as well, Kishore Kumar as well, and Roshanara Begum as well. So correct answer will be all of the above. Let's go to the next question. No matter what the question, Shahid worked dash into his answer. Shahid worked passion into his answer, music into his answer, nationalism into his answer, or poetry into his answer. So children, this is an important MCQ, and as we have read, no matter what the question is, Shahid used to work poetry into his answer. So the correct answer will be poetry. Let's go to the next question. When did Shahid have his first blackout? April 2001, February 1999, April 2000, or February 2000? And the answer is February 2000. Let's go to the next question. What was Shahid's reaction when he got to know that there was not much hope? He was calm and untroubled. He panicked. He isolated himself, or he got depressed. Children, so whenever if you come to know you have some disease which is going to kill you, there's no different reaction different people give. But Shahid's reaction for on this chapter was he was very calm and untroubled at all. Let's go to the next question. Shahid wanted to go to Kashmir during his last days, New York during his last days, Northampton during his last days, or none of these options. The correct answer is Kashmir during his last days. Let's go to the next question. What did Shahid describe as the happiest time of his life? His time in Arizona, his time at New York University, his time at Penn State, or his time at Manhattan's college? So children, this is also an important MCQ, and the answer for this is Shahid described the happiest time of his life at his time at Penn State. Let's go to the next question. Even after he knew about his nearing death, what did Shahid enjoy? Poetry, gathering at his home, being left alone, or both gatherings and poetry? Well, children, when Shahid was nearing his death, he still enjoyed both gatherings and the poetry. Let's go to the next question. Shahid was in a continuous conflict with his approaching end. False, maybe, true, or it is not mentioned in the story. This is also very important MCQ, children. So Shahid was not at all in continuous conflict. He knew that his end was approaching. So it's a false. Let's go to the next question. When did Shahid pass away? 27th October 2001, 5th May 2001, 8th December 2001, or 25th April 2001? You will have to remember the date for this. So you will have to remember the date for this, children, and the answer is 8th December 2001. Let's go to the next one. Who had a great influence on Shahid's poetry? Roshanara Begum, Suketu Mehta, Amitav Ghosh, or James Merrill? And children, this is again an important MCQ. You will have to remember the name. James Merrill had a great influence on Shahid's poetry. Let's go ahead. When did Shahid speak to the author about his approaching death? February 2000, 25th April 2000, October 2001, or 25th April 2001? Again, it's a date, so you'll have to remember it. The date is 25th April 2001. Next question. Shahid passed away while he was cooking, asleep, writing, or driving. And answer for this, children, is he was asleep when he passed away. Let's go to the next question. What impact did Shahid death have upon the author? He felt a deep void. He moved out of his place to distract himself. He remains unaffected, or not mentioned in the story. So, what is the answer? Can you guess? And children, after Shahid's death, the author felt a deep void. Let's go to the next question. Shahid had a special passion for which food in particular? Kashmiri food in the Pandit style, Bengali food, traditional foods, or not mentioned in the story. So we know Shahid had a special passion for Kashmiri food in the Pandit style. Let's go to the next question. The author has described Shahid as a unsociable person, pessimistic person, sociable person, or none of the above. And children, so author has described Shahid as a sociable person. Let's go to the next MCQ. Shahid, by inclination, was a political poet. Somewhat, no, yes, or it is not mentioned in the story. Answer is no. Shahid did not have any inclination towards being a political poet. Let's go to the next one. According to the author, what was the most impressive work of Shahid? His writings of Kashmir, the country without a post office, Barcelona airport, or none of these? And this is also an important MCQ. Answer is the country without a post office. Let's go to the next one. Shahid described the view of the Brooklyn waterfront slipping into the East River as a fountain, waterfall, Ghat, or none of the above. As we know, the chapter name is Ghat, so it could be a hint. So Ghat is the answer. When did Shahid and the author become friends in real sense? When they studied in the Delhi University, when Shahid moved to Brooklyn, when a common friend introduced them to each other, or when the author moved to Manhattan? And children, this is also again an important MCQ, so you may have to remember this. The answer is when Shahid moved to Brooklyn. Let's go to the next one. Who is the writer of the Ghat of the Only World? James Merrill, Aga Shahid Ali, Suketu Mehta, or Amitav Ghosh? You will have to again remember this. Amitav Ghosh is the writer of the Ghat of the Only World. Next question. What did Shahid want the author to do after his death? Write something about him, draw a painting in his memory, write a song for him, or inform his family? Answer is write something about him. Shahid wanted that author should write something about him. The Ghat of the Only World is written by the author as a promise to his mother, friend, sister, or a father. As we know, it is in the memory of Shahid, so it was his friend. Aga Shahid Ali was undergoing a treatment for knee injury, slip disc, neurosis, or cancer? So I believe you must be remembering this. He was undergoing a treatment for cancer. Next question. Once in his childhood, what did Shahid's mother help to create in his room? A murti, a Hindu temple, a holy scripture, or an artwork of Hindu gods? And the correct answer, children, is a Hindu temple. Next question. Shahid always believed in dash of members of all religions. Believed in separation of members of all religions, differentiation of members of all religions, nationalism of members of all religions, or inclusiveness of all members of all religions. Well, the correct answer, children, is inclusiveness of members of all religions. Next question. Shahid firmly believed in dash politics and religion, like mingling politics and religion, interconnecting politics and religion, separating politics and religion, or none of the options. Answer is Shahid firmly believed in separating politics and religion. It should be separated. After reading the Ghat of the Only World, what impression do you have of Shahid? Both. He was full of life and enjoyed company. He was full of life. He enjoyed people's company. Or he was depressed due to his disease. We very well know he was not at all depressed due to his disease. And we know he enjoyed people's company and he was full of life. So, both. He was full of life and he enjoyed company. Next question. Shahid's parents continued to live in Srinagar, Jammu, Manhattan, or New York. Answer is Srinagar. They used to stay in Srinagar, Kashmir. And children, this is the last MCQ. I seriously have put in a lot of efforts making all these videos. If you think it's helping you, please do like these videos, subscribe to the channel, share amongst your friends, and I wish you all the very best. If these MCQs can help you in your exams, I'll be the happiest person. So last MCQ today for this chapter. Did Shahid write about being a victim of Kashmir's destiny? Yes, no, somewhat, or not mentioned in the story. So very well no, he did not wrote anything of that sort. So no. And that's all, children. Have a lovely day.